What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with another Dokkan battle video, and I really need to know today, was my investment in Cellmax worth it? We're about 250 stones into Cellmax. He is 55%, so dude's, you know, just kind of where he's at. Now, I do have all of his link skills. I've got a relatively good team here that's going to boost him pretty decently. I just want to know what he is capable of. I actually do want another Broly friend over there. So while I am bringing items, the whole point here is the items are a stopgap measure. We want to, number one, see how much damage Broly. We want to see how much damage, Broly's coming soon. We want to see how much damage that Cellmax can do, and we want to kind of gauge that based on, or really, his biggest thing is his tanking. So we want to get to turn 4 and get to the point at which he can actually tank some hits. So I'm going to jump in here. All right, so he got some ki right out of the gate. I'm going to go ahead and drop King Yama just to, you know, reduce the amount of damage incoming right out of the chute here. That'll be what it be, and that'll be what it be. We'll get hit, but we shouldn't get annihilated, and it gives Cell enough time to build himself up. Okay, so unfortunately, we did that with damage reduction, but Cell also hadn't built himself up. So let's go ahead and kind of get this going. Now, he does guard attacks, so that just kind of is what it is. So we got a 6.6% attack stat, or 6.6 million attack stat. Brains all over the place today. Was that an 8.2? He does greatly raise attacks, so he just gets better and better and better and better. He would be better in the center of the fight and all that. I am well aware. It is what it is. Now, if you're wondering why Piccolo's on the team, because what I really want to do is I want to get to, you know, I want to get to turn 6 and see if we can get the giant form on Piccolo and just really test how much Cellmax is really able to tank here. So I've got some items we can do some healing. We can kind of, you know, go with the flow. The thing is, I want to know the numbers. I don't really necessarily need to beat the event. I don't need to, like, you know, get too deep into this. I want to see the raw numbers. Sans, you know, all the cheese. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to heal up. 70% HP. Allies defense 50%. So got a lot of healing there. We're taking a lot of attacks in this turn, but I feel confident, and well, you know what? We've got one more heal. Man, it might be a mistake risking it with Cell there. The OG Cell at that, and he's not getting any ki. You know what? We'll Ghost Usher out of this. I really don't feel safe otherwise. We were hurting for ki there. And I feel like Cell would have gotten smacked. I would love to have Cell on rotation with the other Cell, but it's just not. Honestly, with us rotating everyone out, I probably could have made that happen, but I didn't. So it be what it be. I will rotate Piccolo off this turn because next turn that Piccolo comes up, he will be severely disadvantageous. So, you know, we'll see what happens here. All right. Let Broly kind of do his thing. Broly would actually be a really good litmus test for how well Cell does in kind of an unfettered situation. So we'll basically get through the next turn, the turn after that, and then we'll finally be able to, you know, really test him out and see how Cell does. So pardon me while I kind of get to that state of the game. Notice how little damage this team has done. This team, you can already tell this team is built just for raw calculations. This team is not built to beat this. This team is built for numbers. That's it. I don't think we could beat this with this team. I'll be totally honest. We could drop all the items in the world. I think this team just definitely is not necessarily going to produce. Dude, man, Broly is Whatever Z Broly they're bringing to the table, we should know here probably in the next 24, 48 hours. But whatever Z Broly's bringing, man, he's got to bring it because that AGL Broly's nuts. Okay. So Piccolo's chilling. We got good links, but I don't think the links are going to change much. You know, I've got to drop an item again. I've really got to drop an item again. I think Piccolo is going to get taken out with just the most extreme prejudice. Now, this will be a really good chance to see what Cell's capable of. But I really feel bad because I kind of feel like Piccolo is going to get annihilated here. We'll see what happens. We got some defense in us. Okay. That's a good attack stat right there. Nice. 12 mil attack stat. What? It's crazy. He is all level 10. It also shows you how much the damage reduction is on this team. The damage reduction is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, you could do the math and figure it out for yourself, but the damage reduction is crazy. I really want to see Cell on the next turn when we don't have all the damage reduction, when we don't have, you know, all the units being nerfed. So we'll basically set it up so he gets his transformation next time. All right. Really wish I had rotated Piccolo out the first turn. Really wish I had. All right. Oh, Piccolo's tanking the base attacks. All right. Okay. So we'll get through this turn. This gives us a good idea of how we can set up this next fight for Cell. We can actually put Cell... We'll have a Broly unit, so we can kind of just raw dog the next one. All right, so let's do this. Let's drop a Ghost Usher. Get into the next match. And then when Piccolo comes back up, we can really test with Piccolo and see where he's at. So... You know, I'm going to do that. And that. And I'm a little worried about what that's going to do. Oh, you know what? We have an orb changer. So we can give Cell max orbs. So next turn we can raw dog it, no items, no nothing, and just really see how Cell fares. Now, in fairness, Cell has been lowering attack and defense quite a bit. So I don't know if it's a fair assessment, but you know, it's a good mid-battle assessment to see just how this unit does in the midst of battle. So we can take a look at the attack stat, we can take a look at the defenses, we can take a look at all the numbers, and he's going to have his big defensive structure up so we can see how well he tanks with nothing in between. All right, well, let them get past this this rotation. All right, Broly, chill. Just chill. Just chill. All right. Very nice. Cell on cell violence. There we go. Notice how little we've done, to wear him down. He is just gonna be where he's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna put Zamasu up there. I'm gonna put Cell in the middle, and I'm gonna let this. So we've got 4 link skills. We've got Big Bad Bosses at level 10. We got Fierce Battle level 10, Nightmare level 10, and Legendary Power at level 10. So we are good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and use his active skill. That is a 15 mil critical hit. That is crazy. Now, all attacks on him. Now, if you didn't know, what his active skill is going to do now, while he will attract all attacks, Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. Defense plus 999%. Crazy. Crazy. I guess I probably shouldn't have been worried about Piccolo, but still, I'm not going to lose sleep here. Let's go ahead and do our orb changer so we max him out. I don't know, no pun intended, I don't know if it really helps anything, but I want to give him every opportunity. I want to give him every opportunity to show us what he does. This is it. This is the raw dog. This is the one that's, you know, we can check his max attack. We can check his max defense. We can get him exactly where we need him. Actually, come to think about it, I think he needs, there's a 14 mil crit. Considering what his, now in fairness, I think we've lowered his defense, but considering what is his, did he do one attack? He did one attack. Man, Cell, I was hoping for so much more out of you, bro. Really was. Anyway. Let's see what happens here. We should get the SA, and we should be able to see what he's really capable of here in a second. As soon as Broly's done losing his mind, which Broly doing Broly things, you know what I mean? Come on, dude. Chill it out. Okay. So Cell's just laughing at these, but we kind of expected that. With the amount of defense he's got, we just knew that was going to happen. You know what? The one thing I didn't do is I didn't check the raw numbers. Did he take an SA? I don't think he took an SA. Just disappointing. But here's what we do. We can use Piccolo's giant form. We can see what the actual numbers are and compare. So, we'll just give all this to Piccolo. Now, it doesn't matter what Piccolo does here. We can see how much damage. Because Piccolo has no defense here. He just doesn't take damage. So, how much damage does he produce? 2.5 mil. So, whatever Cell was eating, which I hate to say, I got to go back and rewatch the footage. Cell was tanking 2.5 mil hits, and I don't think he took damage whatsoever. So, a 55% Cell. Now, once again, don't get too caught up in the idea that I had to use items to get where I was. The whole point was to give Cell the ability to produce on a phenomenal scale. Now, he does have the ability to do more damage. He does have the ability to do more hits. Unfortunately, that wasn't really in the build this time, but we can come back and we can test that a little bit later. Either way, Cell's phenomenal, y'all. He did 30 mil damage without doing extra attacks in one turn. And then tanked everything. Man, the worst part is we know we've got a new Broly around the corner, so it's like, am I disappointed? No, I'm not disappointed. I'm very happy that I pulled him. But, you see the raw numbers, guys. I like Cell Max. If you didn't get Cell Max now, save for Broly, buy Cell Max when he comes around. Totally worth your yellow coins. But it is yellow coins, so be a little cautious. Anyway, guys, like, comment, share. I'll be back with more coming up real soon.